forget to say that. We're not done yet. But soon we are going to be done. And if you have participated in a knitathon with me before, you probably have a pretty good idea about how this is going to go down. There's going to be whining, complaining, there's going to be denial, probably some tears. There's going to be no dignity at all. No grace, no dignity. But you know what? Not yet. Let's just pretend that we're not ending it, which is the denial phase. I realize that. But let's talk about what I've been knitting on for these 24 hours, and let's talk about what I'm wearing. I literally got dressed 10 minutes ago. I want credit. I want credit for getting myself dressed. I am, of course, again wearing the cat number 7. This time it's the Drops alpaca version. It is so soft and so warm and cozy and snuggly, and just what I need to get through this. Good morning. Oh yeah, for some of you it's early morning. I'm really happy that you got up to help us say goodbye. We have been going at it for 24 glorious hours, and it's been wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been working a lot on my cat number 7. A lot. And again, cotton yarn. My elbow. I'm in pain. I'm really in pain. But looking at what I actually got done, I'd say totally worth it. Just see here. Look how far I got. I did the shoulders. I separated front and back, finished one of the pieces, and I am so close to be able to join the body in the round again and just knit around and around and around and smooth stockinette stitch. So yay! As I predicted, I am going to run out of yarn. I knew that going in. I don't have much left. It used to look like this. There's not a lot of the black cotton left. I'm not really sure. I think maybe I am gonna continue until I can join it in the round. And then I'm gonna save what I have left of the black yarn, just in case that black isn't necessarily black. There might be a color difference between this bowl and the new bowl I have waiting for me over in Texas. If there's just a slight difference, I'm just gonna helical knit with the 2 bowls for a couple of rounds, 10 rounds maybe, and introduce the new bowl gradually. If there's more of a difference, I'm gonna add a stripe. I'll figure out a way to add a stripe or something to break it up so that it's not gonna be noticeable. Oh, you think it looks great with these colors? I do too. I can see this on sun-kissed skin. I think that's gonna look absolutely adorable. Yeah. And I will say, knitting it in cotton was a bit of an experiment. I mean, the original version is knit in this super soft and drapey yak and silk, and I was like, is cotton gonna be too stiff? But I definitely don't think so. Cotton is a heavy fiber too. I'm sure that as soon as it is washed and blocked, It's going to drape beautifully. And for sure it's going to be quite light. Maybe not Texas summer light, but definitely Danish summer light for sure. But yeah, that's a ton of knitting. I am very, very satisfied with what I have done on this. That has meant that I did not touch my blanket. I pulled that blanket out of hibernation, promised it, oh, I'm going to work on you for the knitathon. Not one stitch. But I'll get around to working on it because just pulling it out and looking at it has made me want to work on it. So it's going to happen for sure. Oh, it's going to be a nice tea. You're saying thank you so much. I'm really excited to be able to wear it. I'm also going to show you what I cast on with the official Knitathon colorway. I guess you can still order this colorway. She did say that you had until the end of Knitathon, so if you want this colorway and you haven't already, you can probably still go to a Knitter's World and order it. And look how different it looks now that I have wound it up. I think I actually like the color even better now that it's wound up. The greens are much more dominant now. It looked pinker when it was in the skein. You can still clearly see the pinks, but I love that the different greens come out so very clearly now. I am knitting a shawl with it. Shawlette. It's not going to be huge. I have one skein, so. But a shawlette. I'm not going to talk a lot about this project because I have so much to say about it. I have a ton of things to say about this project. So I am going to save this for my next podcast. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful this yarn knits up. As you can clearly see, I am holding it with floof. I am holding it with some, dusty pink from my collection. I had 3 balls of this. I have no idea what it is. No labels for some reason, but I feel confident that 3 balls of this is gonna give me the 400 plus meters there's in this skein. So someone suggested that it might be the Lang Yarns Suri alpaca, and that could be right. I have knitted with that for sure, so it could be left over from a very old project. It does feel more Suri alpaca than it feels silk mohair for sure. It's very, very soft and very, very nice. And I think that dusty pink helped with the Knitathon color. This is just so pretty. So yeah, I do have a lot of things to say about this project, but I am gonna save it for my podcast next week. It's basically, I am knitting Let's See scarf by Ina Rainbow. But I am doing some modifications to make it into a shawl rather than a scarf. And yeah, again, I am going to talk about all of that on Friday. I hope to see you guys again on Friday. I just wanted you to see how wonderful this colorway knit up. Usually here at the end of the knitathon, I would I would be mentioning all the winners of the giveaways. I haven't been able to do it this time because my last video just ended, I think 1 minute before I went live. So I've had no chance to go through the comments for that video. So I'm going to announce giveaway winners also on my next podcast. But I just want to let you have one more look at the amazing prizes that we have. And again, you still have time to enter even after the Knitathon ends, because the way to enter for the giveaway is by commenting on any of the 4 videos that I have put out for this Knitathon. That is the introduction, it's the video that I put out in Danish this morning at 6. It's the video that came right before this one. And then of course you can also comment here on the closing ceremony video. That's also gonna enter you, and any comment will do. But yeah, the prizes. 10 people are gonna get a pattern of their own choosing from Winterberry Studios. 1 person is gonna get these 3 beautiful skeins of 4-ply merino from Melody Hoffman in the burnt colorway, burnt orange colorway. That's how you say that. I'm a little bit tired. Please bear with me. This yarn has been donated by Julia, the Dutch knitter. You should check out her podcast. She does her podcast in both English and Dutch, and she should actually have been here for the Knitathon, but unfortunately she wasn't able to join us. Hopefully next time, but you can check out her podcast in the meantime. Excuse me. Then we have a set of project bags from Knitwear by Maki, who is also the maker behind the official Knitathon bag. I guess you can also still put in an order for the Knitathon bag, but only until the Knitathon ends. She does have her own web shop, knitwearbymaki.dk, so you can go there. She does ship internationally. But yeah, 1 person is gonna win this beautiful set of project bags and 4 of her sock patterns. And I have learned that everything I show here is going to be reversed. It's going to be mirrored. So I hope you can make sense of the pictures, even if the writing is weird. Another person is going to win this big size project bag, again from Knitwear by Maki. This is huge. This is blanket size. It is, yeah, it's this size where I keep my blanket. It's a big sweater, multiple colors, wonderful, wonderful bag. And with that are 6 of her sock patterns. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they're beautiful. Believe me, they are beautiful. Then we have, I'm constantly afraid that I'm going to knock over this kind of wonky setup. We have another project bag from Knitwear by Maki, a medium size, and it comes with this sock set with a pattern and 2 balls of her own sock yarn. And finally, we have here from a generous Knitathon enthusiast, Susanna. She donated enough drops of alpaca in this amazing turquoise teal colorway, enough so that you can make a cat number 7. And looking at this colorway, I could pull this off. Maybe I need to make one for myself in that color. It's beautiful. And the lucky winner is going to be able to keep everything in this project bag from my friend Pitten. If you have been watching my podcast, you will have seen Pitten's bags so many times. She donated a project bag for the Knitathon, so one person will be lucky enough to get their hands on one of her bags, even though she doesn't sell them. So yeah, wonderful gifts that I am super excited to be giving away. I think I am gonna hold out for a couple of days before I ask the random comment picker to get some winners for me, just so that everyone has a chance to go and add a comment. And the more comments you add, of course, the greater the chance to win one of the prizes. Every comment is a chance to win. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your thank yous. I feel like I owe you all the thanks in the world, because I have done a knitathon on my own. And while there's nothing bad to say about 24 hours of knitting, of course not, but knitting and friendship, that is just so much better. Doing it together is amazing. I love that we can come together from all over the world, focus on the things that we have in common, focus on enjoying ourselves together, not even paying the slightest attention to what may or may not separate us, only celebrating our love for this craft. So thank you so much for that. The world really needs it. So here comes the tears. Okay. It's like that every single time. I get so emotional because I really, really enjoy this. Thank you so, so much, all of you. I hope to see you again. I hope to see you on my podcast, in the comment section of some of the other podcasters that has helped us get through these 24 hours. And also, of course, I hope to see you in the fall for the 8th Knitathon. Thank you so, so much. Stay happy, stay safe, and keep knitting.